what is it called? Psychotherapy?
It's a degree, a Master's of Arts in Clinical Mental Health Counseling.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what I find interesting is that you seem to be, correct me if I'm wrong, you seem to be helping a lot of artists, whether that would be performing arts or visual arts,
Mm-hmm.
or and so is that because of do you feel like you're an expert in it because of your experience, or how
Yeah.
did that happen?
Yeah. Well, I have my own path as an artist, so I'll go over that briefly, and then also effective artistry, and then kind of a glimpse into my clients. So
Okay.
my path as an artist, I was an artistic child. I mostly was drawn to music for a while, and I
Yeah.
played maybe 8 instruments and sang. And then I got an undergraduate degree in opera. I was encouraged to go into opera. And then I ended up owning and operating my own photography studio in Chicago. And then my latest sort of creative endeavor was ceramics. I did ceramics at the Evanston Art Center and was in a show. And so I definitely have my own path as an artist, and now finding my voice as a musician again. And I'm composing. So there's that. Then effective artistry, the owner, Brandon, and I actually started out as friends and worked at a different practice. And he's a playwright, actor, musician. He's kind of done it all.
So multi-talented.
Yeah. And so I've learned from him, and also we've had many conversations about like artistry and the identity of an artist, as well as executive functioning and the creative process. So how can artists make more art, put themselves out there, feel empowered in their identity as an artist? And so that's that. And then a lot of clients, since I started as a therapist, I think it's been 8 years now of being a therapist, which is amazing how time flies by.
I agree.
But maybe 7, I don't know. Check the math.
Close enough.
But a lot of creative people have worked with me. So I've worked with people who are actors, dancers, comedians, painters, ceramicists, owning their own like companies that are creative. I've also worked with people who are like consultants or lawyers who have a really creative side but feel like they had to suppress it. And so it's really beautiful to help people, whether their job is being an artist or not, to reconnect to their creativity, because creativity is so joyful.
Yes.
So those are sort of the 3 pillars of how did I end up working with so many artists and creative people.
I read something recently that said, think about what brought you joy as a child and go back and do it again. And I was like, whoa, okay. Well, when I was a kid, I just loved all kinds of art.
Oh, of course.
Whether it was making jewelry or...
and that can be one of the prompts to tapping into your creativity. It also overlaps with when people talk about unmasking as neurodivergent people, like what were those moments in your childhood that brought you a lot of joy and you really felt like yourself? And that can be a place to find it. It's like, oh yeah, I used to dress up in like hot pink sparkles and I would put on cowboy boots and sing, and oh wait, that part of me, I haven't accessed that in 30 years. What's going on? So yeah. But yeah, I love helping creative people. I can help them with individual, couples, and family therapy, but also I'm launching a creative projects group to help people start, work on, and finish their creative projects. And then also I'm hopefully...
I think that's huge.
Yeah, because a bunch of it is about being in community with other people, like other people who you can say, hey, did you work on your novel today?
Is that like being accountable to someone else? Like
what we like to call it is soft accountability, which means like we're not your drill sergeant or your like relentless
it's really
personal trainer.
From you, not from someone else. Yeah.
Well, no, we are we're supporting you in a community where we're saying, you know, you can have a goal, and if you don't make the goal, that's okay, but let's keep working you forward and having you have goals so you can have more direction, because it's not either, you know, I write every day or I'm awful or I never write at all. There's middle grounds.
That's kind of old school stuff.
Yeah.
Wow.
So yeah, those are ways that we can support people.
And so then that's a group that people would join then?
Yep. And the idea behind starting that group is I have creative clients who I feel like could really benefit from community around like starting working on and finishing their creative projects. And I'm also I'm developing a workshop with the practice owner Brandon to teach his creative process, because there are unique aspects of it that I think could really help people get unstuck. So